Alright, hello and good evening. It's a boy named Sue, coming at you live straight from Big Potato. We are back with Elden Ring New Game+2, and tonight is the night. We're finally starting DLC. It was gonna be last night, we were gonna dip our toes into it, but we hadn't installed the DLC, so that always helps. DLC is installed now, and when we load it back in, there is a new NPC standing here. I wonder what they have to say. Well, this is definitely somebody that was in the trailer. Just judging by the garb, I'd say that they are like some sort of Michelin knight.
Ah, were you guided here by kindly Mikola? I am Leda, and like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported to the realm of Shadow where Mikola the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Mikola's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid. Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of Shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again. Come now, I will not be far behind.
Okay. It sound like the present, I guess. I'm just kind of taking a second. Man, I'm so fucking excited for this. I've never been more hyped for a DLC. I know I'm gonna die so many times. I know I'm gonna get so frustrated. I know I'm going to rage. It's gonna be great. I'm really glad that we took the time to solo Melania before this, because even though I know I'm about to get fucking wrecked, I don't know. I'm coming into this with a good attitude. A good vibe. Oh, we just get transported there, huh? Well, this game loves their reveals, man. Gravesite Plain. Sorry, hit the wrong button. Let's take a look. There's Grace. Look at those gnarly branches and roots, man. Look at all those, like, structures on top of all those different, like, plateaus. Oh, there's one of those fuck no golems that we saw in the trailer. That tree doesn't look very fun. It looks like the tree that Guts was found underneath in the manga of Berserk. Is that like a divine tower? Alright, well, I'm already overwhelmed. Man. I guess we should rest to see if there's anybody that we talk to here or anything. Shadow Realm Blessing. I don't even know what this means. Skidoo Tree Blessing. Skidoo! We've got a Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. I don't know what that is either. Sorry, let's respond to a message. Okay, well. Guess we get Torrent. Start exploring. That seems to be the way that we should go, right? Like towards the tree and stuff. Let's take a little gander down this way and see if there's anything worthwhile. Rata fruit. Those birds just scared the shit out of me. I love the music to these games. Oh shit. Oh shit. What is that? I hear wings flapping. Is that like something I should be worried about? Is that another one of those furnace golems down there? Alright, hold up. This is crazy. So we've got a whole area down here. There's a whole little island. There's a whole area that leads to like a peninsula down there. That's definitely like a dragon, I want to say. Like a dead dragon. What does this say? Behold, it's like a dream. Yeah. You're not lying, dog. I don't know what it is, but this whole like area so far, this whole like realm, just gives me this feeling like I shouldn't be here. And I love it. Sorry, I was responding to a message again. I don't mean to be so distracted. But you know what, I don't need to apologize. It's not like there's anybody watching either way. This is just for me. Alright, that's the stake of America. So that means that there's probably like a boss or something up there, right? White flesh mushroom. Alright, birds. You guys can fuck right off. You're scaring the shit out of me. Oh. Is that just to do with some claws? Oh. Okay. Chill. He's got some health. Absolutely shredded. Well, if that's any indication of what everybody else is gonna be like, we're pretty well fucked, huh? I'm just interested. Okay, what the fuck? Why do they look like that? Not resin? Well, what is it then? If it's not resin, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not the first person to say that that looks like the tree that Guts was found under. Everybody else must have said that immediately too. At least anybody like remotely familiar with Berserk. What we have here? Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. Revered Spirit Ash can be found in the realm of Shadow. Consume this ash at sites of grace to bolster your Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. Bolsters both summoned spirits and spectral seeds' ability to deal and negate damage. Torrent can deal damage. Deciding whether or not I want to go this way and like check this out right now, or if I want to go back the way I was going. I'm so overwhelmed already. That's my one complaint about the main game as well, is like I always get so like overwhelmed by the open world. And I just want to go over everywhere all at once. Greater Potentate's Cookbook. That was where we just were, right? I see something off in the distance, I'm like, oh man, that looks interesting, but I'm pretty sure that's literally where we just were to grab the revered spirit ash bullshit. Yeah, it is. I'm stupid. Those big furnace golem things scare me. If that one naked dude with beast claws in the bushes back there, if he had that much health, I kind of shudder to even think about what they have. Oh, you guys got some stuff, huh? You guys got some fun, unique moves that you're doing. Little skull chasers. Oh, I didn't realize that there was another one over there. And another one. Oh. That day transition was very, abrupt. Erdtree blessing. Erdtree fragments can be found across the realm of Shadow. Consume these with sites of grace to bolster your Erdtree blessing. Erdtree blessing bolsters the recipient's abilities to deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside of the realm of Shadow. Okay. So, Silver Horn Tender? Old currency used by horn scent made by coating spiral horns with silver. Temporarily boosts item discovery, okay. A splinter of the Erdtree that contains golden brilliance. Acquired at the Church of America and other places in the realm of Shadow. Consume these at set. Okay. That's redundant. It is said that when the Erdtree crumbles from its core, that it will scatter across the entire realm of Shadow. The people of the Erdtree collect the splinters and use them in prayer. What the fuck is this place? Black Pyrefly, a fiery butterfly with black cinder wings. Flies in war-torn lands that have been scoured by Mesmer's flame. They burn in dark and slender ribbons of fire. A record of crafting techniques of the greater potentate who roamed lands near and far, haunted by the grotesque practice of his village and of birth. He stuffed great pots with all manner of things. Oh shit! So is that the person that like made like the living jars? Milky white mushroom that grows in sullen lands, easily found everywhere in the realm of Shadow. Flesh of the mushroom is similar to raw meat and can serve as pot innards. Sorry, I'm responding to a message really quick. Sorry, it's gonna be a lot of me just looking around when I'm doing this. This is how I play these games on like first playthrough kind of deals, is like real slowly taking my time, looking at most everything. Where's that furnace golem gonna end up? It's walking towards that town. Is it gonna like end up walking through? Or does it turn around? Let's hit up this Grace really quick. We won't rest, but at least want to activate it. Sorry, respond to a message. I'm definitely not going to be able to take the name of the tree seriously. If only I had a life. Yeah, same, bro. Yeah, no, the skidoo tree. I'm sure I'm not the only person that finds that goofy, right? It's a nice try. You almost got me. Stop hucking shit at me. mercy. So is this a talisman? Raises attack power after each critical hit. Ornstein employed this to honorably end the suffering of a compatriot. After claiming numerous lives, the dagger is now broken, but has acquired a spectral aura. There's another tower up there. Or that's the one I was looking at before. That looks foreboding as all fuck, doesn't it? Whatever that is over there in the distance. I wonder how big this map's gonna end up being. Sorry, I'm responding to a message. I'm also kind of contemplating my next move. Excuse me. All of this for nothing? What does this fucking message up here say? Some bullshit about, oh, I did it. Could this be a south? What? Okay, let's use our little blessings before we do anything else. fuck are you? Oh, what the fuck? It's like some sort of a stone vulture. Hey look, there's another one. You know what we didn't do? Is put any of our ranged incantations or spells on. Hindsight though, you know what I mean? Looks like there's another one, yeah, over there on top of that. I just heard another one. Their footsteps though. Alright, get down here. The fuck are these guys? Cute. Little ghost worms. They remind me of something out of like a Miyazaki a little bit. Like not this Miyazaki, like Studio Ghibli Miyazaki. They're fun. They're like big little ghost slinkies with arms. They have like a really high aggro range, I feel. Come on. Whenever we get to another grace, we really need to put a ranged incantation spell back on. Again, sorry, I'm gonna be taking my time throughout this entire DLC, so expect a lot of like walking around, a lot of silence as I just kind of take things in. I am amazed that I've managed to stay as spoiler free as I have when it comes to this DLC. Literally the only thing that I've seen is images of 2 bosses. 3 if you count, well actually 4 if you count the ones that we saw in the trailers. Like Mesmer and the weird fucking lion looking thing. Oh shit. I didn't hear the second one coming. Well, that's our first. Oh no, it's not. We got killed by the fucking naked dude with the claws. That's our second death in the realm of Shadow. I just feel like if we ride through on Torrent just to get back to where we were, I feel like what we're gonna do is just aggro all these birds. And I'd rather take them on one at a time than doing this. Oh, I can attack the weird slinky boys? Why would I want to do that? They're just chilling. Alright, and that's where the second one came from. And you know what we still didn't do? When we respawned at the Grace? We didn't get a ranged incantation or spell on. But it's okay. Oh. I forgot that I switched out the throwing knives for Moog Shackle. I don't like this one. This one in particular is a bit of an asshole, huh? Congratulations, buddy. You were a special asshole bird, and now you're dead. Thanksgiving dinner is served. So are these skidoo sheep then? Surprise, motherfucker. Let's see if there's anything over here where this last bird is. I don't like their moveset when they're in the air. It's problematic. Yeah? It's a dungeon. Western Nameless Mausoleum. Likely strong foe. Seek tarnished, so that they're saying seek a co-op. No skill ahead. Life. Getting mixed signals here. Alright, well, we're never gonna know unless we go down there and see what the fuck is down there. So... Black Jail Knight. Oh, holy shit. Alright, he hits pretty hard. Okay. Well, that was lame that we missed, like, everything there. Well, he's a douche. His crossbow's, basically a machine gun, huh? Damn, he hits hard. Alright, well, 2 tries on our first DLC. Boss isn't bad, even if it's a little field boss. Great Sword of Solitude, Helm of Solitude, Armor of Solitude, Gauntlets of Solitude, Greaves of you're not gonna fucking guess this. Solitude? Alright, well, let's read some of the item descriptions, shall we? Greaves of the Knights of the Solitary Jail. Nameless mausoleums of the Realm of Shadow are said to hold the spirits of warriors who lost their names or their hearts. Through a secret rite, they relinquish their hearts for heightened battle prowess. Next, they engrave their blades with 2 crests, one depicting the light of birth and the other solitude. Solitary moon slash sharp slash downward. Okay, so that was that ranged attack that he was using. B and E. Out of FP. Sorry, I'm respond to a message really quick. Is that a bird? No, it's a goat. Let's teleport back to the graveside plane. Let's get our ranged spell on before I forget. Loretta's Mastery on there. Can't use Blackblade anymore. Turn my faith down too much with respect. Should put the rock on there. That's good. case there's like status ailments that we need to cure. Throw Ancient Dragon on there too. Fucking why not? What is this? A douchebag. Amazing. Hey, sorry sir, you cannot block me. That is not allowed. What's this say? Wow. It's a person. I thought it was like an NPC or something. Set dog on fire. Mesmer soldier armor. Armor worn by soldiers who serve Mesmer the Impaler. Ragged cloak is draped over rusted mail. The chest piece features a skidoo tree motif. Gold has been used for its engraving. Small consolation to those forced to wage war without grace or honor. Those guys don't do anything unless you just come right up to them, huh? So I'm just straight up murdering everybody. This feels like a trap. Oh, shit. Yeah, no. What's up, Blurger? Yeah, no. This is my first night with the DLC. I finally beat my personal goal of soloing Melania last night. And managed to beat Moog as well. So, and then I was going to I was gonna start the DLC last night, but I forgot to install the fucking thing. So I had to install it last night, and then we started DLC tonight. Yeah, no, I've always used Spear Dash to fight Melania. My first two playthroughs. So this was my first time like soloing her without Spear Dash. And I know I'm like crazy over leveled and shit, but goddamn was it hard, man. I was like literally doing it for like 5 or 6 streams in a row until I finally got the hang of it. Be wary of Plum Sword or no head ahead. If only I had a ladder. You feel very differently about Melania now post DLC. She really said you will know true horror, referring to herself. I am sure that shit in this DLC is going to annihilate me. I'm sure. I already died once to whatever field boss was in that first little mausoleum thing. I forget his name. Black Jail Knight or something like that. But it was like a spirit form of him. but we already got him. But yeah, no, everything in this DLC so far, like even just the way that the open world feels, it gives me the impression like I am I'm not supposed to be here, and I'm loving it. Yeah, I figured it was bait. Anytime I'm fighting like a spirit boss like that, I assume that there's going to be a much more difficult version of it later on. Yeah, no, I'm sure that I'm going to be raging multiple different times in this DLC. I'm sure I'm going to get stuck, but I'm just really like thrilled to finally be playing it. Don't back ourselves into a corner. Yeah, no, I was assuming I found one of the skidoo tree blessing, which I'm gonna be laughing at the name of that tree this entire time. Skidoo tree. But I've already used one of those blessings. I'm guessing that that's gonna be like paramount to my success in the DLC. But yeah, no, I am taking my time exploring everything. Yeah. What a douche! I wasn't expecting this little Ash of War there. I underestimated him. So I'm guessing that you've completely finished the DLC then, Blurger. Skidoo apparently means shadow and is pronounced the same. But so you're not done because it is so hard. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not going to say that I'm pretty intimidated by it, but I am pretty intimidated by it, especially when I hear people like you say that it's that hard. But I don't know. I'm still extremely excited for everything. I've only been spoiled on like 2 of the bosses so far, besides the one that we've seen trailer. So I'll be going in pretty pretty fresh eyes, you know what I mean? Death ahead. Heard that. We'll go that way then. I can't tell. went in under-leveled on new game thinking earn level 150 and a plus 15 would be adequate. Yeah, no, I heard that, like, the progression's, like, difficult. But, I know for a fact that, like, I'm, like, way over-leveled. Like, I'm, like, at this point, I'm 286, I want to say. And I gotta be honest, everything that I use is a boss weapon usually, so it's like plus 10, not a plus 25. But yeah, no, I'm not worried about like being under or over leveled. I just know I'm gonna get my ass kicked no matter what. I know I'm gonna get stuck on like certain bosses and shit. Multiple plus 10. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I've got like a bunch of different options at this point, but I did like respec a couple of times. Like I finally used multiple different larval tiers. I hadn't ever used one. And then whenever I was like doing my solo Melania runs, I had to respec to like just like do like a certain build just to beat her, basically. But then I ended up like respecing again to do Moog. So my stats do look a little bit different than what they used to. My faith is a little bit lower. Arcane's a little higher. I want to say intelligence might be a little bit lower. What? When did I even pick up 2 more Skidoo Tree blessings? I don't know how this applies to you, but I found way too many intelligence things needed faith as well. Next time I think I might do an intelligence faith build. Okay, heard that on sometimes you get 2 at a time. I didn't even remember picking up another one though. I just remember picking up the first one that I got, but I mean, fuck it, I'll take it. Let's look into our recently picked up stuff. Blessing of America? What? Completely restores HP and heals all ailments. A special physic blessed by America, Queen of the Erdtree. Completely restores HP and heals all ailments. America once created several of these physics for Mesmer's sake, but never again. Okay, so is that like something that replenishes? I'm guessing it replenishes just like the flask. So let's put that on right then. No, it doesn't? Alright, I'm not gonna put it on the... That's like Divine Blessing, okay. Read that. Thank you, Blurker. Yeah, I was guessing... Oh, why do we still have Star Scourge Heirloom on? That's pointless. We're not fighting this cell anymore. We don't need that. Yeah, no, I got what it did. I just, for some reason, like, since it said that it was like a physic, I thought it was gonna be like the Flask of Wondrous physic or whatever. And I thought it was gonna be like something that replenished. Well, we'll put that on there. Increase the potency of our incantations. Why not? Already been over there. I'm not stupid enough to go after that big walking golem. I know that I'm just gonna get wrecked. It's a painting. Work of a wandering artist. Painter said to have captured landscapes seen during the last moments of those welcome in death's embrace. Oh, okay, so that's just like the basic description that you get with all those, basically. Favorite of those who lost themselves utterly in their lord's war, capable of performing powerful charge attacks. Weapon of the Black Knights, servants of Mesmer the Impaler, great hammer of black steel with decorative embellishments in gold, blessed with an Erdtree incantation. Further holy imbuement will amplify the effect and greatly increase the armament's power. Guard counters cause a burst of power. I've never really fucked with great hammers in any of these games, if I'm being honest. I like how even in this weird fucking shadow realm that I don't even know, like, what the deal is with this place yet. Or, like, what it is, but I like how there's still fucking sheep that just roll down hills, or whatever. Alright, let's take out our binoculars and look at what the fuck is walking towards us here. It's just like, basically like priest people. Yeah, it looks like it. Kind of like the flame priests, but a little bit different. It looks like maybe skidoo priests, huh? Whatever they are, there's a lot of them. You guys don't see me. Backhand blade. I hear the pitter patter of footsteps. I couldn't tell if they were speeding up though. Do something about it. So have you just been playing the DLC solo, Blurker, or have you been tackling that using your seamless co-op? Playing non-stop. Yeah, no, I've been bad about playing Fallout 3 and another Crab's Treasure because I was just trying to get ready for the DLC, and now, obviously, like, I'm gonna be playing this for a while. At Millennium Co-op, so DLC is next. Nice. I really love the Erdtree. Like, it's a real pain in the ass, and it causes me to rage in certain areas. But there's just something about the feel of the Erdtree. Like, it's like it's one of those areas that I don't know. It just feels like endgame. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like one of those like penultimate kind of areas, I guess. I don't even know if I'm using that word correctly. But like, I don't know. You like it better than most other in-game areas too. I don't know, I'm starting to like the end game to this more and more. Just like the vibe that it kind of gives off. Oh, looks like we have an NPC. Looks like we have multiple NPCs. Right?
Fie, another. Treading the heels of Miquella. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed, set aflame. I believe Miquella's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about, buddy. Who are you? Where do you come from?
And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Miquella it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
His name is Cotton Eye Joe. Well, if it hadn't been for him, I'd be married a long time ago, huh?
I urge you, follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
He's got a cool sword. Empyrean Blood Virgin. What does this say? Pick up item. Skadoo Tree Fragment. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here the first of the flesh of my body. So this is where old Michaela was. Yes, I intentionally pronounced it incorrect. What's your story?
Lady Leda spoke of you. You're that tarnished. Guided here by kindly Miquella. Won't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn. In battle,
Oh, shit.
you can be sure I'll hold my own. Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the Cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Miquella the Kind's footprints. If you've yet to do so, be sure, assuming you
Okay, I need another skidoo tree for fragment before I can do that. Ooh. Young shoot heavy with Imperium blood, said to burgeon forth from where the golden blood of Miquella, the wounded Empyrean, pulled. So those flowers bloom wherever he bled? Weird. Curve blade with backhand grip. Oh. Style of combat associated with this weapon is marked by the spinning slashes, gouging thrust. Obviously those are going to do like nothing as far as damage goes right now, but I just want to check them out. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh. That's a fun move. It looks pretty useful, actually. That looks like a good way of, like, flanking. Probably gonna have to level these up. Oh, derp.
You must be the Tarnished. I am Ansbach. Formerly in service to Lord Moog, but now, like
Gross.
you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was. My fighting days are far behind me, which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to investigation, to discern Tender Mikola's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master unless I know that I can be of use. May I request a service of you? 6 crosses, identical to this one, have been discovered in these lands. They are akin to Tender Mikola's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
I'm keen to know where the fuck here is, or what the fuck here is. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here, part of the flesh of my bond. Okay. Gotta be doing that a lot, huh? What are you doing,
Hello
buddy?
there. Together, we work. Together, for Mikola the Kind. Many things we have found.
Okay, well. Might as well get the rune arcs while we're here. Definitely gotta get the note.
I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the Forager brute. Things bring joy to all.
Well, I like this guy.
Finding things for you. Things. Goodbye.
Gotta protect more at all costs. Do I keep going this way, or was there more back the other way that I wanted to check out before going this way? Because this seems more like the way you should be progressing, possibly. I don't know. By should, I just mean like to progress like the main story or whatever. Grace points you in the right direction, just like base game. You see, the thing is that I forget about that all the time. I gotta be honest. gonna check out more of the field really quick before we go anywhere else. Yeah, no, I noticed the grace pointing in certain directions once in a blue moon, and for the most part, I'm just completely oblivious to it, and I just end up where I end up. Same Blurger. Yeah, no, so far this DLC is just, reaffirming the fact that this is my favorite game. Yeah, no, I feel like I don't want to go into that, like, big structure yet. Like, the big city-looking area, where that was, like, leading me to. Big castle or whatever. I'd rather check out more of this field for right now. Because I can't really, like... I've got another, like, 30-40 minutes left in me at the most. And I gotta turn in for the night. Savage Lion's Claw. Is that just a different version of, like, the, other Ash of War that's, like, reminiscent of the Artorias attack? I can survive that. Okay, so you can't just teleport back and forth that well. I guess that makes sense. The birds have scared the shit out of me like 3 times so far, Blurger. I don't know if you've like ridden past like some of those eagles and just had them like full on screech at you yet. But they've scared the shit out of me a couple of times. Yeah. I wasn't expecting it because all the ones in like the base game, like they're pretty well quiet, you know what I mean? Of course, now that I say it, they're not doing it. But yeah, they've definitely made me jump a couple of times. Well, this looks dismal. Seems familiar. Hole. Something incredible ahead. Every hole is a jail. Really? jail. So, I'm not saying that I don't like the catacombs and the caves and stuff in base game, because I do enjoy them. But how would you rate the caves and the catacombs and stuff in Shadow of the Erdtree so far in your experience? Would you rate it, like, comparing it to base game, would you rate them better or the same? Jesus, this place is huge. Wasn't expecting that. 11 out of 10, we need to go deeper? Oh shit. Dude, this is crazy. I was expecting like a room with a boss. This is like the entire slumbering city in the fucking Dark Souls 2 DLC. No, it's not that big, but like still. You know what, fuck it. Let's get our gold blade heal going. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna take the bait and fight them on the narrow pathway there. I'm gonna throw rocks at them so that I don't fall down. Okay. Lots of frozen maggots, huh? Jesus, isn't this the entire fucking Eternal City down here? What the fuck? It just keeps going down. Feeling a little surrounded. Shut up. Stop fucking shit at me. jump through here? Yeah, this is crazy. Oh please, not the jar or anything but that. I promise I won't ever do it again. I swear, a living saint I'll surely be. Please, you must forgive me. Forgive me, please. That's disturbing. Are they just, is this where the potentate person was making their living jars? Seems to be that way, huh? I don't know, maybe. Platforming, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. What in the fuck is that? Okay. What in the John Carpenter's The Thing is fucking going on? What in the David Cronenberg? My meatball. See, I think that the meteors that Radon summons were like Estelle. I think those kind of look like meatballs. Like purple meatballs. Is this the way we go? Or is that a trap? It has to be the way we go. I hate platforming. I'm probably gonna die. Great holes are secretly dug where Earth's pores should suffice and things have learned to wait, what? Down and down, great holes are secretly dug where Earth's pores should suffice and things have learned to walk that ought to crawl. Oh, I'm gonna miss. Oh god, that was so fucking close. Poodle lolly. Alright. Turn around? I can't turn around. What, to this jar? Okay, so okay. You're saying jump over there instead of over to these ones. Okay. I wonder if I take one of those soft cottons, can I just survive the fall down to like that ledge instead of this jar? Yeah, fuck it. Oh. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, little man. I'm staring at you right now, lurker. Praise the jar. Totally worth it. Amazing item. He's got a fun helmet. Oh, okay, so that's like the one boss. Jar head, therefore try jar. What do you think of me now, Jars? I'm not gonna get overwhelmed by Jars today. Why is it always Jar Jar? Jar Jar Binks. Chris Blood Slice is really overpowered, though. I don't even know if it's overpowered. It's just really fucking good. I wouldn't even call it overpowered. Maybe underrated, because I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. That's what they are? Those are the insides of the jars? Gross. That's what Alexander looked like? It's that Cronenberg fucking mess? Look at him and tell me there's a god. Oh. Oh, sweet baby rays. That is... I wasn't ready for that one to come crawling out of the jar like that. I don't know why I hadn't pieced it together that that's what they were. But I definitely had not pieced that together. I was just like, what's up with these weird, like, fucking meat wads down here? like the way that was running at me. Yuck. Oh. Well, done fucked up, because now we're out of, FP. Oh. But that's why we have 8,000,000 starlight shards. Well, that scared the shit out of me. I'm just waiting for every last jar in this room to just come to life and start fucking me up. That motherfucker scared the shit out of me. Come on. Yeah, no, why can't... I was about to say, why can't I use the ladder? But you could, but then, you know, you can only use it once, it seems. Well, I guess I should use it better next time, huh? Just more crackpots and innard meat, huh? Totally worth it. Very cool. There's other things too, probably, like jars. No, just stuff to make my own jars, it seems. Have I told you there's a really big jar? Is that the boss at the end of this? This, big Jargus. If only. Black Iron Jargus. That's good. That's a niche joke and I like it. I didn't mean to hit that button. Let me solo her, sit the fuck down, get out of the way, make room for the hero we deserve. Black Iron Jarkus. Isn't he rebranding so that he can go and solo Mesmer now or something? Another Greyer Potentate's cookbook. I know that he was hanging up his hat when it came to soloing Melania, which, I mean, I don't blame him. He was doing that for God knows how long, and must get old, you know? Fighting the same boss over and over again. Yeah, this guy's definitely not gonna come to life. Not on my watch. Oh, what, you guys didn't like that I just killed your father or whatever it was? Why don't you come and do something about it? Good sword ahead. Not me, I'm a monster. Okay, fuck all. Thank you, Miyazaki. Very cool. Jesus Christ. I thought you said there wasn't a giant meatball. You lied to me. Oh. After all that. Ah. Yeah, no, the Great Jar of Kayla Coliseum does make them look tiny. What the fuck, man? After all that, and I just dive off the edge like a fucking idiot. Does that take us all the way to the back, or all the way back to the start? Well, that's gonna be a tomorrow night thing. Because, yeah, no, it's time for us to be calling it. And we're gonna have to go all the way back down, huh? Well, that is what we call, where I'm from, a big old fucking bummer. Hopefully we were at least close to the bottom, though, because that thing just kept on going. Alright. I'm guessing by the little laugh emote there that we are nowhere close to the bottom down there. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. I'm gonna have to dive back down in there. Before we quit out, though, let's go ahead and check out some of our recently acquired stuff. Wishful thinking. Greater potentates of Bonnie Village craft these and store them in a frozen jail. Scraps of flesh for filling great jars. Rancorous spirits cling to the pinkish red twitching meat. Gross. This is what becomes of the condemned who get sliced up and stuffed into jars to become saints instead. So you get condemned and then you get cut up and stuffed into a fucking living jar. That's great. That's really gross. Maggots develop in great jar innards and are an invaluable source of sustenance to the prisoners. Gross. So that's just like a double lion's claw then? That's really cool. Should you chance upon a sealed spirit spring, for stacked stones nearby. By toppling them, you may break the seal. Okay. I have to remember that for later. Okay, well, I am having so much fun with this already. We've only died like 5 times. So that's pretty good for the first night, right? Beat our first little mini boss tonight. DLC's great. Yeah, no, I'm having a blast. I can't wait to try out more tomorrow night. And then God willing, I have a short day on Saturday, so I should have some time to put in some solid work on this. But alright. You gave up so many times and now I can't wait to go back. My problem is that I don't give up, I just run my head into the wall for like hours on end. So, like, Melania was making me devolve. I have like a bunch of VODs that I just have on private on YouTube that I'm gonna like cut down into like a montage at some point to like show how I was going from like absolutely being terrible at the fight at first, and then like even at the end I'm not like amazing, but like obviously I was passable. Kept doing that, go I hate this game, take a break for a day, then come back. Yeah. See, I never like say that I hate these games whenever I end up losing that much. I always like get up in my head and I'm like, oh man, I'm just not good at anything. I should play Pac-Man World. I have that all remastered. I think that's more of my pace, you know? Alright, well, I'm gonna get off so that I can get some rest. Tomorrow's a Friday, got a double. Super Meat Boy, no, that is insane. Like, I hear that's a crazy game. I don't think I'd be able to hang with that. Those kind of games are very, very intimidating to me. Those kind of games are like a different kind of difficult for me. Like I'm really bad at like platforming and like precise like uh control, I guess. But okay. Lurker, have a good night. Anybody else who's still lurking, thanks for hanging out. Always love having ya. This has been a boy named Sue, coming at you live straight from Baked Potato. We'll see you next time.